Hello and welcome back to Cleanastic. In this video we're going to show you how to assemble a rebounder, so stay tuned and watch the video through.
Hello everyone. So before we put together our rebounder, the best thing you want to do, you want to pull everything out the box and you want to inspect everything and ensure that you have all the pieces and material to set this thing up. So make sure you check for any damages on the poles, any damages on the ropes here. Make sure you fully open up the net to make sure there are no holes and that your product is intact and ready to be assembled. So after you go ahead and inventory, we're going to go ahead now and begin to put everything together. So the first part we're going to go ahead and put the frame together. And I just want you to notice that there's a clicking mechanism on each of the frames, and it's going to look like an octagon when it's done. Okay. So she's putting together the bottom part. Okay. Flaps in there. That's one side. Did it click in there?
Yeah,
okay. Okay, so the base has been, and it really doesn't matter which side you start on, just go ahead and grab a frame and start connecting them.
They all look the same except that one where that pole is going to be in later.
Right. Got the last piece on there. Alright. Okay. So the frame is done. As you can see, it looks like this. Alright, so now we're going to move on to part 2. Alright, so we just flipped the rebounder around and we're getting ready to put the jumper mat and the elastic ropes through the jumper mat. I'm going to let my wife explain this setup to this process here. So we're going to come close.
Okay. So you have 6 elastic ropes because there's 6 sides here, right? So you're going to use, you're going to start with one side. You're going to start with the first leash or hole on this side, and you're going to put your rope in there. That first one, this takes time, so no rush. You want to get this stable.
Yeah. So be patient.
But just get it through completely. I mean, not completely. You can leave a little rest here. And then you wrap it around one time. And you go back. And then you go back in the next hole. You're going to see it's going to get tight.
So could you demonstrate that a little slower on your next round?
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
Okay, so say it again.
So,
okay,
you have it through.
Put it through
that hole. You wrap it around this part
the
one
pole.
time, the pole, and then you put it in that another hole, the next hole. Always, I'll start on the left side, so always from the left to the right. You put the rope through the hole.
You've got to be patient though.
Yeah, you got to be patient. It's a lot of work.
So basically you're saying through the hole, wrap it around one time,
and then through the next hole.
Okay.
And that's what you're going to do with that whole thing.
Is there like a way you can say it that they can remember it? Any way you can say it? One more time. Through the hole.
So take your rope, put it through the hole, and wrap it around one time.
Okay.
Something went wrong here.
It's okay. That's why we're just helping them out.
Okay, so.
Got it.
Okay. So I'll wrap it around from that side, wrap it around, and I'm going to put it through the hole.
Every hole should, the elastic rope should go through every hole, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wrap it around through the next hole. I think to make it easier, I'm gonna next part skip that side and do this side, because I think then it's gonna
hold it in place.
Yeah, it's gonna hold it in place better.
Okay, so we got that part. So as you can see, we got the jumping mat halfway on there through the method we told you in the beginning. So just a side note, we want to mention that when you're putting the elastic bands on, they're going to be kind of tight. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to loosen up the ends here so that you can continue on with your looping process, okay? So just remember, as you put the mat on there, each side is going to be tight. So just you got to loosen up the ends here, and then you'll be able to finish up looping around the metal frame. So it's just a little side note. We're almost done, and we're going to show you guys how it looks so far. As you can see here, goes in, loop around, goes back in. I'm going to show you when we're done with the rest. So another little side tip is that when you're putting the elastic ropes through, it's going to get so tight that it's going to feel like that it's going to come right out the hole. So what we did was we took the end piece of the elastic rope and we left it right here so that it doesn't slip out. There's just a little tip to remind you, okay, as you're putting this together.
So we are done with this part of the jumping mat. Everything is tight. So there's only one thing left to do. You see these little ends here, these holes. So, and you see these holes here. So you need to take that tool and you need to pull this elastic band, the ends, to this hole. And there's also a hole on the other side. And that's it. And that's what you're going to do with all of them.
Corners, yeah.
This one goes in that hole. Okay. And it's like this on each side.
So demonstrate again. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You should let a man do this or a super strong woman, because this is actually hard work.
Alright, so we just got done putting the jumping net together with that tool. Now the final part is putting the handlebar together, and this is optional. You can actually be completed with the process right here. Oh, my shoes are in the video, but okay. But we're gonna put the handle together just to show you.
Okay. So this handle has 3 holes.
For 3 levels to adjust it up and down.
So you have to see that the holes are over another. So this is the easy part.
Okay.
Then you have exactly 3 screws and 3 of these thin
washes
pieces,
yep,
to put under the screws. And you have this thing here.
So first you're going to put
one of this under here.
Yeah.
You're going to make the screw in there. That part.
Okay.
To make it tight.
Alright, so you go ahead and put those 3 screws in there, and the final part is coming up.
Side, yep. So it is screwed together, and now you can put this in this part here. As you see, the bottom part has 4 holes. That means you can adjust this depending on how tall you are or how short you are. I think this rebounder is made for beginning with age 14. So I'm going to put it on the lowest level right now. You have 1 big of these and 1 small of these. The small one goes in the side and the big one goes in the front. And if you want to adjust it, you can just take it out and adjust it.
So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have built our rebounder up. Look and behold. Wasn't so hard. Lucky enough I had my wife to do it for us. And there we go. So an amazing thing about this is that I already have a rebounder channel called Trampoline Workout Dude. On that channel I have all the information on workouts, health benefits, on rebounding exercises, and basically becoming a subject matter expert in there. The link to my new channel is in the description. Follow the description and go check it out. Please like and subscribe, and I want to say thank you to my wife for being the brains of this piece of equipment. And if you want to purchase something similar to this or this product, the link will also be in the description. So stay safe out here. You want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
She's pregnant, she's happy, so I'm going to be doing these workouts by myself. But anyway, like I said, the link is in the description to my trampoline or rebounder workout channel, and check it out. Thank you, and be safe, and take care of yourself out here, everyone. Bye-bye.